Hello everyone, and welcome to my reaction to Jujutsu Kaisen Chapter 220, titled Self-Cleaning and Self-Restraint. Two things. It's like 2 in the morning right now, so it's gonna be one of those reactions. Whatever you interpret that to mean. The other thing, I've heard this is a big exposition chapter, and I love expo dumps, so I'm probably gonna really like this chapter. But before we get into that, as always, if you haven't already, definitely be sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss any of my uploads. I'd like to try and hit at least 100 likes on this week's reaction. Now then, without any further ado, let's get right into the chapter, shall we? Oh, it's the prison realm. Nice. Chapter 220, Self-Cleaning and Self-Restraint. Ah, there's those points that Kenjaku wanted. The prison realm. It confines the strongest, but is currently sleeping somewhere. Suguru Geto currently has 309 points. Current colony, none. I guess they're in between colonies. Kogane, add a new rule. Prohibit the entry of new players into the culling game. Rejected. It infringes on Rule 7. Can't let you do that. Rejected. It infringes on Rule 7. I like that his Kogane has the headscar as well. In order to suppress the outbreak of curses in Japan, Tengen had erected several purification barriers to support the efficacy of barrier techniques. Among these, there are 4 that are vital. One that surrounds the Imperial Palace at its center, one around the Tomb of the Star under Jujutsu High. This was one candidate site when the capital was moved to Tokyo. One in Kyoto around the Yamakuni Imperial Mausoleum. And finally, the one here, dividing Japan into East and West. The Hida Holy Mountain Purification Barrier. I'm going to assume you need to take these down to do the merger? The culling game uses a Brahmic barrier that was created using Tengen's purification barriers as its base. Wow. The culling game has no true game master. If I had to choose one, it wouldn't be me or you. It would have been Tengen. But of course, this was all by my own design. Interesting. If he deactivated these 4 barriers after the Shibuya incident, the culling game would have come to an end and all my plans would have gone up in smoke. However, that would have meant undoing 1,000 years of progress in the endless war against the curses along with barrier technique know-how. It would have meant countless human casualties, so instead, Tengen decided to bet it all on them coming out victorious against me. As a result, that same Tengen is now in the palm of my hand. Well, there you go, folks. It's confirmed there. As the original creator of this barrier, it should be no problem for Tengen to destroy it. Kogane, add a new rule. Prohibit the entry of new players into the culling game. Otherwise, I will destroy this purification barrier and force the culling game to come to a close. So you're going to intimidate Kogane into making a rule. Okay. But Rule 7, what are you playing at? I'm putting a bug into this game on purpose. Regardless of what you choose, this game will no longer have any way to go on forever. Oh, Tengen still has some degree of self-awareness. That's interesting. Kogane, I know you'll choose the option that will sustain this game for as long as possible, so this rule will be approved. Guess there had to be some sort of lapse in the logic. A player has added a new rule to the culling games. Rule 13, entry of new players is closed from this moment onwards, November 18th, 2109, 2018. Add an additional rule. When all players other than Geto Suguru and Fushiguro Megumi have died, the culling game will come to an end. Do it or else. A player has added a new rule to the culling games. Rule 14. When all players other than Geto Suguru and Fushiguro Megumi, why go about this in such a roundabout manner, have died, the culling game. If what you need is for the culling game to end, why didn't you just simply extinguish the purification barrier? If I did that, the testing ground for the great merger with you would also disappear. What? Oh fuck, it's Sukuna's body. That's it, right? It's the fucking chapter 1 spread thing, right? I'll take this as a souvenir to Sukuna. That's fine with you, right? Yeah, it isn't needed to keep the purification barrier up. Oh my god, you! We haven't seen you in fucking forever. I'm not exactly excited to see you, but it's interesting to see you after all this time, considering you were at use here. Also, Maki in a new outfit. Women in button-up shirts. Anyway, with this, if Kenjaku eradicates all the other players with the exception of Sukuna, he can end the culling games. That is most likely the condition for the merger with Tengen. Now things have become quite simple. There's no need to ponder about this and that while fighting. Yeah, if we beat both Kenjaku and Sukuna, it'd be our victory. Easier said than done. It'd be about as hard as killing Gojo Satoru. That very same Gojo Satoru is gonna make a comeback. I fucking hope so. My apologies, this was the best I could do with my reverse curse technique. No, this is plenty. I would have died instantly. So, you're not dead, but is it just Angel that's alive? And not Hana? So there's the crash, the splat. Oh, it's you! Amai! If not for Amai cushioning my fall. And Takaba, too. I can't put my finger on it, but I have a feeling he played a huge role by staying by my side. What, he thought it would be funny if you lived? Hey, Yuta. Hey, Shoko. And Hana, you're not dead. Good job. Sorry for being curt, but in order for us to be able to proceed with our plans going forward, I must confirm something. Oh, and you know, Yuta can just copy the nullification. Alright, we're back. I've fallen into a deep, it's so fucking over. But deep down inside myself, I found an inextinguishable, we are so back. Kurusu is currently not in any condition to be able to participate in battle. Angel, are you able to transfer into other human vessels like Sukuna? Put simply, it's impossible. The reason I and many other sorcerers from ancient times took Kenjaku up on his offer was precisely because none of us knew how to become cursed items after death. The fact remains true to this very day. However, the Fallen is different. After experiencing death once, he most likely stumbled on a way to split his soul as cursed items. So he did die at some point. In that case, yeah, my role ends once I dispel the seal on Gojo Satoru. And Megumi, what will happen to him? Hey, I've always despised myself. I'm always on the lookout for how guys stronger than me are feeling. And kinda like the way you try to match the timing of a rhythm game, I'd shamelessly cough up words that would please them. I've always had a garbage talent like that. Usually I would get my shit kicked in by them after, but I deserved it. I was so terrified of Itadori that I would run away and leave everyone else behind. I was even more terrified of the culling games. But even then, using my useless talent, I wiggled my way into being a lackey for the strong. All helicopter and airplane hair, truly powerhouses. Yuji with the new hoodie, the all-black hoodie. Looking good, my man. Looking very nice. I wanted to change. I wanted to follow and fight alongside you, but I just didn't have the courage. Or maybe it's actually pride that I lack. Sorry, that's the end of my rambling. Anyways, I just wanted to apologize. To be honest, I don't know what kind of person you are. All I know is what you've done and the result of those actions. Because of you, Kurusu is saved. Thanks. We haven't lost yet. Wait a minute! I heard that Sukuna no longer dwells within you, so why are you still fighting? That doesn't change anything. We were never really working together in the first place. Ieri said the current me is like a cursed item that was soaked in cursed energy known as Sukuna. So long as I can kill him, I'll eat anything. Yuji, what are you going to do? What are you doing? Alright. Ooh! Where the fuck is Toto? Where is he? Get him out here. We got... Oh, fuck. Yeah, we got Momo. No one cares. Miwa. I care. Hakari, Kirara. I think that's Inumaki in the background. Yuta and Maki. Both together, of course. You know me. Yu. Useful for transport, I guess. Chozo. Great. Fucking Kashumo's here. This is a good lineup. Yeah, we have some of the fodder people here, but you gotta always throw a couple of them in there. I have a few suggestions about how we can save Fushiguro. Same here, but in the end, unless we're able to corner Sukuna and render him unfit for battle, those suggestions are moot. Yuji, take this. What's that? The back of the prison realm and Tsukumo's research records about the soul that were entrusted to me. Who knows? It might come in handy. Thanks. Oh yes! It's... Oh. God, we thought that was gonna be their last interaction. It's so good. So good that they're reunited. It's okay. No, that's not it. About our siblings. Yuji calling them our siblings. It's fine. As long as they can go on living as a part of you. Are you literally gonna eat them? Or are you just saying, like, you know, their legacy gets carried on? Because I'm pretty sure the black hole destroyed them. Shoko's standing there looking ominous. Ooh, Gojo taking off the bandages for the first time. Or maybe not the first time, but at some point. I will nurture them. Strong and clever allies. Nobody will ever need to be alone again. Truth is, hell would freeze over before I would fall in love with one of you two. The Shoko and Gojo are ghetto shippers. They weep, they cry. Terrible day for you guys, I guess. I was there, wasn't I? So what do you mean, alone, idiot? There's swarms of them. Monsters just waiting for your return. Come back already, Gojo. Comrades waiting just beyond the gate. It has kind of just clicked with me here that Gojo should be getting out of the box very soon. Like, very, very soon. Yeah, let's look at this lineup again here. We got Inumaki, who didn't even really get a proper introduction. He's just here. Panda, we already saw Panda's growing like a new body. Where is Toto? Where is my man? Where the fuck is he? Get him in here. Get him in here. We got those guys. Yuta, Maki, Yu, Chozo, Kirara, Hakari, Momo, Miwa, Takaba, Yuji, and who the fuck is that standing over there? I can't tell. I don't know. But anyway. Not a bad lineup. Also, as one of the comments put it, Kenjaku gaslighting Kogane is kind of insane. That's kind of ridiculous. But not in a way that's unbelievable. I mean, he basically threatened the system into doing what he wanted it to, which is funny. Yeah, Gojo... Shit, Gojo should be getting out soon, shouldn't he? And there's no break next week. Oh. Jobber did say that next week's chapter should be the best chapter of the year. Is Gojo finally getting out of the box next week? This feels surreal. Like, just to clarify, it's been, in like 2 months, it'll have been like 3 years since I caught up to Jujutsu. And, you know, it's gonna be 3 years since I started the channel in like a week. And Gojo's been in the box that whole fucking time. It is gonna be so surreal for him to get out. It's also really funny that after how really fucking bad, in a good way, the last several chapters were, like that whole series of chapters, it was just all bad news. Just all, it's so over. The comeback is right here. We got all the boys gathered except Toto. Where the fuck is he, Gege? Get him in here. Get Urahime so she can finally use that fucking curse technique. Whatever the hell it ends up being. Get them all in here. Get them all here. I'm so fucking ready. I'm so ready. But yeah, I guess that's all for this week's reaction. If you guys enjoyed, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and click that notification bell so you don't miss any of my uploads. I do Jujutsu Kaisen chapter reactions and reviews every week that we get a new chapter. If you enjoy discussing Jujutsu Kaisen with other people, or you just enjoy the content I produce on this channel, I highly suggest you check out my Discord server. I have a link to that down in the description. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys around. Take care.